gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having an amazing day. Today we're back on MLB The Show 25. And well, it's kind of safe to say that this player has fully taken over the game. And it is a fun concept that STS decided to go with, where now we have Elly as like your sole cover athlete. Later down the road, I am hoping that they do this with the other cover athletes, like with Gunnar Henderson and Paul Skeens. Because I think if you do like a free little program to give us more cards of them to use, maybe higher overalls later down the road towards the end of the game's life cycle, I think it'll keep people engaged and have a little bit of fun. And this 90 overall Elly De La Cruz is not the best card stat-wise, but it is a free 90 overall Elly De La Cruz to use for your God Squad if you so choose. He does have a good arm, great fielding, and that 99 speed. It is a solid option at shortstop, not the best shortstop in the game by all means, but if you want a free 90 overall card for your team, Elly is a solid option at short. And we're just going to slide him into the lineup and see what he can do in today's game. And keeping with the Reds theme, I wanted to go with the 90 overall Johnny Cueto you get out of the Scott Rowland Reds program. He's not a bad little option with that pitch mix as well. Johnny Cueto cards usually can be good, just depends on how you use them. And now let's get into the starting lineup. Leading off and playing shortstop is Elly De La Cruz. Batting second is the center fielder Steve Finley. Batting third is the third baseman Chris Bryant. Batting fourth is the first baseman Bryce Harper. Batting fifth is the left fielder Manny Ramirez. Batting sixth is the designated hitter Kyle Tucker. Batting seventh is the second baseman Ketel Marte. Batting eighth is the right fielder Walker Jenkins. And batting ninth and doing the catching is Josh Gibson. Really quickly before we get into the gameplay, I want to remind you guys to make sure to hit the like button down below and also hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Thank you guys so much for all the support on the last video. I know it's been a couple days since I actually got around to making this video. I do plan on having another video out this weekend, so stay tuned for that. And I'm planning on starting an actual stream schedule next week. But without further ado, let's go ahead and debut Elly De La Cruz in ranked seasons. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're home for the first time this year. Coors Field, we're going to believe, we're going to ride a 24-93 record for my opponent. That's wild. All right, here we go. The first pitch from Johnny Cueto is swung on, hit hard into right center field for a base hit. Hanging slider starts things off. That's what we want. On the ground to second, fielded by Bryant. On to first. Will we turn it? We did not turn it in time. He is safe at first with Jorge Polanco. And a little laser into center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Steve Finley throws it into third. No advance for my opponent. He's got first and second with one away. On the ground to third again. Bryant over to second for one. On to first. Slow turn. No double play. He's got first and third with two away. On the ground to Bryce Harper. He'll pick it up, step on the bag, and finally end the inning. A lot of weird contact there. My opponent put some pressure on us. Now it's time to go bat. All right, the debut man leading us off, Elly De La Cruz, steps in to face Bob Gibson. Foul it away. Oh, and I went down on strikes with Elly. Check my swing. Awful result. He's down on strikes. Steve Finley went down and got it. I don't think we're going to get rewarded for that swing. Griffey will make the play on the warning track. That is unfortunate. Great swing by Steve Finley. And a chopper over to third, picked up by Young. He'll fire over to first in time. And we go quietly in the bottom half of the first. Just got to get my timing back down off of Bob Gibson. We should be fine. Let's go pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. A great pitch by Johnny Cueto. There's one away. On the ground to third, missed by Bryant. It'll go into left field for a base hit. Taylor Ward has himself a one-out single. That is unfortunate.
Two strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Johnny Cueto comes back, gets himself a big strikeout. There's two away. High pop fly into left. Manny will make the play. Nice and easy. I don't know why I was worried. He gets himself a base hit with Taylor Ward. Still have a scoreless game. Harper hard on the ground to first, picked up by Freddie. He'll step on the bag himself, and that is quickly one pitch, one away. Manny Ramirez with a line drive into left center field. It'll get all the way to the wall. Manny Ramirez has himself a one-out double. That is what I'm talking about right there.
Runner in scoring position now.
Kyle Tucker unloads! High and deep to right, we're on the board! He does everything you want him to. A two-run shot from Kyle Tucker. And he is done with Bob Gibson after the two-run shot. Matt Brash out of the bullpen to try to pick up the pieces. And I missed it with Cattell. A high fly ball into left. Easy play for my opponent, and he will make the play. And there's quickly 2 away. 3-0 count to Walker Jenkins, the pitch. 3-1 the count. Walker Jenkins the other way into left. It'll roll all the way to the wall. Walker Jenkins continues the hot streak he's been on since joining the team. We have a 2-out double. And I missed it with Josh Gibson. Beat me with the fastball. Easily, Fernando Tatis will make the play in right for the final out of the second inning. But we strike for 2 thanks to Kyle Tucker's massive swing. We have a 2-0 lead.
It's got some runs across. This is where you look for the to go out there.
High chopper to second, picked up by Marte. Fires over to first in time, and Griffey is out number 1. Sinker down the line. It stays fair. That is unbelievable. A very late swing by my opponent, but he kept it fair for a base hit. A high fly ball into center. Steve Finley has a beat on it. He'll easily make the play. Fire it into second to hold Polanco at first. We have 2 away. High chopper to second. Marte will pick it up. Fire over to first in time, and that'll do it for the top half of the third inning. Elly De La Cruz leads us off in the bottom half. Let's see if he can get on base. Elly De La Cruz puts a charge into this one. High and deep into right field. That ball is gone! Elly De La Cruz with a solo home run gives us a 3-0 lead. Welcome to the team, Elly. He quickly gives a hook to Matt Brash. Goes to David Robertson out of the bullpen. 3-0 lead here in the bottom half of the third. This is going to be a long day for my opponent if he keeps running through his bullpen guys like this. Steve Finley with a high chopper into center field for a base knock. That is a great way to keep the momentum going. Back-to-back base hits for the offense. High chopper up the middle. Diving stop Polanco. Can't get me at first. Everybody's safe. Not sure how they'll rule it. They'll rule it a base hit for Chris Bryant. Late on it, and it's going to get through into left field for a base hit. I'm going to be careful. It is just a 3-0 game early. Let's be smart. We have bases loaded. Manny Ramirez, high and deep to left. It's a grand slam. A 7-0 lead here in the bottom half of the third. Manny Ramirez has 3 homers. 2 of them are grand slams for the team. And he hooks David Robertson and goes to Gregory Soto to face Kyle Tucker, who already has a home run in this game. And he walks Kyle Tucker on 4 pitches right after he pulls David Robertson. Now he's got to face Cattell. And he's gone. Well, that's the way to do it, I guess.